Hello everybody, welcome back to Enter Gungeon with me, Flik. Another off-stream recording as I get a text message literally 5 seconds into me pressing record.
This cesspool of doddering old
What?
folk and degenerates.
What? What was that? Oh hey, Streamlabs fixed the Patreon notifications. Oh wait, no, you know what? It isn't that they fixed them, it's because I have the bitspin turned off and they don't work with the bitspin. So I think someone just pledged to me on Patreon, thank you. Link of Tunes. Oh, this is a fantastic start to an episode. Get a text message, get a pop-up that I'm not familiar with because I turned off a different pop-up since we're not on stream. And I've decided what I want to do today is... Where are we? People told me a long time ago that if you have beast mode on, there's an unlock tied to it if you get a win, and that it literally does nothing to your gameplay. So I'm going to turn on beast mode and we're going to test that today. Just to give me something to kind of aim for. I'm in the mood for aiming for things, I guess, because I'm doing all the Afterbirth Plus unlocks. So it gives me something to aim for. I think, at the very least, if it doesn't have an unlock tied to it, it definitely has an achievement, because I looked at that. But if it does nothing, why is it a thing? That's what I want to know. Why does it feel like something's already different, but I can't put my finger on what it is? It almost feels like the game is a little bit faster. But I'm probably mostly just seeing things that aren't there because I'm trying to see a difference. Even if there isn't one. This room still isn't over? Oh. Got a lot of money for it though, and there's an item room down there. I also am not sure what constitutes winning in this mode. I assume it's just dragon. If it's bullet hell, that's a little bit harder to wrangle. Fandangle? Whatever. It just occurred to me that perhaps people who support me on Patreon don't want a pop-up to happen. I've got it set so it's only if you pledge during streams, but I forgot that there's an error right now where, well, not an error, it's just they haven't integrated it into the bitspin, so if you have the bitspin on, any Patreon stuff that happens will not appear. But someone just happened to do it at that exact moment, and when I'm recording locally I turn off the bitspin so it's not visible, but it's still lingering in the background. Like I could make it appear if I wanted to, and it'd be filled with stuff from last night's stream. What's that? You don't believe me? Well then, let me prove it once this room ends in 20 years. Okay, we don't want that key yet. Watch. No bitspin. Bitspin. No bitspin. Bitspin. See? It's still lingering, and I actually thought if you have a scene in OBS, which is a source, if you have it in there, it's active whether or not the source is visible or not. Like, actually, just to prove it, I could switch to my Elgato, which is off, so that's going to say there's no signal. But it's still lingering there in the background, so I'm not sure, it's a little strange. I do suspect eventually Streamlabs will integrate it so that you can have it as a thing which also appears in the bitspin. I'm not sure yet what kind of label I would use for it. Oh, hegemonic carbine it's durable, it's competent, it's dependable. What's the opposite of a trigger phrase? Like, it's a trigger phrase but in a positive way. Because those are all mine in Gungeon when I have a gun with those criteria. Anti-trigger words. ASMR. I'm only vaguely aware of what that means. I think it's when people make sound effects that make you come, or something like that. If YouTube's advertiser bot is listening, I said C-O-M-E and no other variation of that word. Just in case. Also, I don't know if it's a cold or if it's hay fever, but I suddenly feel very congested now that I've started talking. That's what I get for not using my antihistamine before recording. Maybe beast mode was like a thing they were going to do, and then they They left in the option just as a joke, even though they never did anything with it. I know that in the Gungeons and Dragon update, they're adding... Oh wow, 2 keys on the floor. We might go to a sewer level. They're adding a mode where everything in the game, including yourself, like literally everything is 30% faster. So you shoot faster, the enemies shoot faster, you reload faster, etc, etc, etc. It's so that runs don't take as long, but the downside potentially is you've got to get used to the game running at 30% more speed. Am I going to be using that? I think I'd give it a go eventually, because I wouldn't mind streamlining Gungeon runs a bit once there's not unlocks to get, once there's less to talk about. I'm also curious how I'd fare if everything was 30% faster, because what? Is this something to do with beast mode? Is beast mode like easy mode? I also didn't mean to channel Diva there, but still. 3 keys on the floor already? That seems very suspicious to me. I almost want to pick them up now because I don't want the shop to have a key. In fact, I'm going to do that. We might as well roll the dice and try and have the shop having something that's not a key, because it might be a passive I can buy. So sure, let's do that. And this is our passive or active, it's more ammo. Obviously, wish I'd found that before I found the hegemony. It's added 120 bullets to it. Where? There it is. And then one more right here. Do I want to go to the sewer? Well, it's some free items. It's an easy boss, but a difficult relative to where you are, power-wise. Oh. It's probably... Gatling gun? Well, it's probably the Bullet Twins, actually. So if the boss is right there, the shop has to just be connected to here. Okay, let's see. Shop. Yep. If I am going to a sewer level, I should still buy a key, assuming there is one there. It's a shame that ammo box is going to go. No, there isn't one. There's science cannon. Ooh, nope, never mind. He's selling garbage. We'll buy heavy boots, so we don't get knocked back by certain weapons. Science cannon would also potentially have been a better choice, assuming we actually get enough from the boss. We're not guaranteed. And anyway, I'll decide about the sewer level after I see what we get for doing this. Oh, it's Bullet King. Okay. The one boss I didn't mention, of course. Had to focus on dodging a little bit there. You just had to do that one when I was that close to you, huh? Didn't need to dodge there. You're really spamming that one attack that everybody hates, huh? No more blanks left, and that's awkward because he's still got a reasonable amount of HP considering how much I've been shooting him in the face. Good job that doesn't do contact damage. Goodbye. I'd settle for a really good passive rather than another gun. Okay. We got another key. Alright, we'll do the sewer level, and I'll use up the in fact, I'll use up the hegemony and then probably also spacebar it to get even more ammo. Where was... That's it there, I think. There's a water barrel in there too. So far, it feels like Beast Mode is providing a lot more keys than normal, but this could all just be variants. So who knows if it's actually doing that, but it feels like it is. So where are we at? We are there. There we go. So we're guaranteed one extra chest that we wouldn't otherwise get, because we came down here with a key. We're liable to take more damage, because in general, this floor is a lot harder than floor 2 and floor 1. But the boss, comparatively, is easier. It also doesn't matter if you follow it or not, because you don't get anything for doing it. Roll, screw you. They really should add something for killing Blobulord with a flawless. I know they can't because of the way, like, they can't add an HP up chamber because of the way it works. But they could add like a secret chamber that does something else, like I don't know, a 5% extra fire rate. You know, just a tiny buff that isn't HP of some variety. This room would have been a hell of a lot harder if I was just using my standard pistol. Oh, it's not over yet either. I'd love an ammo box to drop to save me wasting my spacebar item, but I want a good gun for clearing the floor. Oh, hello there. Watch an ammo drop happen at the end of this room. Calling it now. Just wait for it. It's going to happen. Alright, it almost did. I felt the game working up to it, but then it heard me and it was like, no, I'm not proving him right. Jesus. I'm getting a lot of difficult rooms. I'm glad I'm not using the basic pistol because we definitely would be suffering a lot more health-wise. Also, look at all the whatchamacallums we're getting now that I don't need them anymore. We're getting tons of damn things. Another wave. Where are you? There you are. Oh good, there's still a grenade. A third wave! This is a ridiculous room. I don't even think I got that much money for doing it either. It's over. I'm fairly sure I earned basically nothing. But we did get access to our shop. I'm not sure about item rooms yet. Ooh, Litchi Trigger Finger. Is that more worth it than a key? It might be. I wouldn't mind getting it as a passive. Especially if we have to resort to our starting pistol again once we get down to the next floor, which is almost guaranteed at this point. This room is full of mutants. And luchadors. It's full of more mutants. Okay, well we saw the shop, so we can just take that. This is good. I think that almost guarantees I'm going to go back and buy Litchi Trigger Finger. Because I can afford it now. I'm pretty sure it was 42-ish. Okay, let's go back and buy it. Might still get enough for the key. That raises our DPS even if we do have to resort to the starting pistol soon. That was a terrible dodge. Luckily I got away with it. What about a chest though? You know, to improve my killing power in some variety. Or an ammo box. I'd settle for that too. Maybe beast mode starts off easy and then gets much harder. Ah. No, I didn't mean to change that, but I'll use it for a second. So it's my boss weapon. I wonder if a fire rate up for that kind of weapon is bad, because it's on a bar, it doesn't reload. Hello, smiling slime of death. There's an item room, finally. Just keep moving. You can't hit what you can't potentially see, maybe. Alright, a free blank. Not too shabby. Might try and hold on to that for the next level. Oh, this better be worth fighting for. Get over here, Ghost. You think you can see with a little Tommy gun like that? It's a little babby Tommy gun. Bet you don't even have an onion. Classic mistake, relying on tables. All we do is get you stuck so that you get hit. That is not the way I kick that barrel. Alright, green chest, that's promising. Not a mimic. Oh, that's the... well, it's obviously the one that shoots in 3 directions. That's the one that changes into a chest when you empty it, right? Yes. Alright, so we'll probably use that as our boss weapon instead then, because it's also not got a crap ton of ammo. It also means the other chest on the floor is the passive. Next, please. Cute. We're running out of rooms, so we've got to find the boss in the other item room soonish. Oh, this is a bad room because of the veterans. I almost called them champions. I'm in Isaac mode. Should have rolled that before hitting it, but never mind. Oop. Boss or item room, please. Nope. Jesus. Right, I remember this room. It's all the bat things. Item room or boss, please. Thank you. Now then, we do still have another... yeah, there's one item room. So the other one has to be up here. Also, I just realised 122 ammo for the D-pad, whatever it was called. That's with the extra bonus from the ammo belt. So it wants you to use it to turn it into a chest, because it's not got any other purpose. It doesn't have nearly enough ammo for its relative damage. It'll last the boss fight if I'm lucky. Although we do have Demon Head to fall back on, so that's not so bad. So we needed a key to get into the room with the... whatchamacallit? Don't care about that. Brick of cash. No, that's not Brick of Cash. Oh, it is Brick of Cash. So that means we're going to get shown where the secret room is. If I actually pay attention. Whoop, I heard a noise there. Is that the ghost? No, I think it was background noise. We have the extra blank, so why not? Where's it likely to be? The shop is very likely. Yep, there it is. It's a green quality chest. Interesting. I guess we'll buy the key and open it then. We'll take the chance on it. Ooh, the heroin is excellent. Excellent room clear. It does okay as a boss weapon. Very worth it. Okay, let's fight Blobulord. We'll use this for as long as it lasts and then switch to Demon Head, I guess. I forgot that it fired in a burst as well. That just seems to be doing okay damage. Why is it occasionally turning blue, though? What caused it to do that? Oh, maybe it was a signal that it was its last clip or something? No, it is occasionally just... I'm not sure what's doing that. Maybe it's a synergy with the heroine? Because they're both game-themed? It spawned into a red chest. Now that is interesting. Again, was that something to do with the synergy with heroine? That's the Rubidyne 1? Rubidyne 2, so that's the good one. I don't know what that item is. Is that the one where if you have money you get more damage? Blank Companion's Ring, he tries. Oh, hello there. You're new. I don't recognize you. And I will restore ammo to the hegemony. What do you do? Triggers a blank on active item use. Raised in the Gungeon and bored of gunfire, he gets excited when an item is used. So sadly we have no way to trigger him currently because we don't have an active item. But if we had like a one use per room one, like that crappy one that blows up corpses, then he becomes amazing. What other good space bar items would he synergize with? Anything that usually is bad, basically. No, we don't need to use the hegemonic credit on floor 2. Did I say hegemonic credit? Rifle, I mean. We could definitely get away with just sticking with our standard gun. However, in the efforts of going a little bit faster, and because we have options now, we'll use it to clear some. It's also not as strong as I thought it was. It may have been rebalanced at some point, I don't know. Oh, you're forcing me through this room, that's lovely. I just got another text as well. Is it something I need to answer? Nope. My mother texted me about Pokemon Go. There's a new legendary available now. Do you know how many legendaries I have? 0. Because the raid mechanic is bad. I was reading again, but it was just a pop-up of the same message. There's a buffer guy somewhere. Where is Mr. Bufferman? Oh, there you are. Hello, friendo. You like bullets so much, why don't you eat these ones? So there's an item room. We're keyless now, unfortunately. Oh. Odd room. I think. Ugh. That's horrible Scottish slang. I think I have had this before. Yeah, it is a new one for the supply drop. Or, sorry, not the supply drop. Or do I mean the supply drop? Whichever one added the new boss. That is the supply drop update, right? It all blends together after a while. Oh, hello there. I see you've spawned another wave. So we do have access to our chest, and the chest quality is blue, not a mimic. I've also not been paying attention... I thought I saw that move. I've not been paying attention for the little ghost man to point out where the... Wait, I have to go through his shop to continue, apparently. Okay, interesting. To see if the ghost person has been pointing at the secret room. You've got a key. The gun that shoots behind you is pretty nice. I'll take the key though. Gotta work on the theory that this might be the only key we get. So I'm gonna have to see both chests first, unfortunately. Exactly enough ammo in the clip. This room is shaped like a buzzsaw. Should not have backed myself into a corner. No mercy. Thank you for the heart. Hopefully I won't need it. I had this room last run, didn't I? Either that or I'm having severe deja vu. I've had this room in general, but I mean very specifically. I'm pretty sure I had it last time. Oh, that was dumb. Should have rolled towards the wall. Alright, down to normal pistol until we find an ammo box. Hint, hint. Couldn't fire there because my gun was in the wall, I think. Alright, we found the boss. It's probably Amoconda, annoyingly. Something found either chest, though. Oh wait, no, we found one that was blue, didn't we? Good rinse. That bulletkin thinks he's got an AK. There's the other item room. And we did find... yeah. So it's between a blue and whatever is in the other one. Obviously don't know which is the gun, which is the active or passive, but we'll see. It's the first wizard of the run. And now he's dead. Oh, special room. Link? It is Link. Oh, and Link is guarding the secret room. Okay. I'm of the mindset regarding like opening up secret rooms, even if you know for sure where they are, is do it after the boss as a bonus if you get through the boss without using 2 blanks. Now, if it's Amoconda, I'm probably going to end up using both blanks unless I get hit super early on, in which case I'll just save a blank because I might as well. Oh, okay, we just got an extra one. I guess I could just go use that. We'll open up the green chest. Unity? Yeah, so the more guns we have, this would have been great on that last run. Increased combat effectiveness per gun, which is a lovely vague expression, but I believe it is a straight up damage up for every gun you have in your possession. If we manage to get another key, we can open up that other chest, which is a gun. But we've ran out of rooms, so we'll get something from Link, at the very least. Oh, we got the Tangler. Tangler's great. Okay. And we actually just got our blank back anyway, so that's perfect. And we got another gun and a key, which we can use to open up the blue chest. This is, what's the opposite of falling apart? It's all coming together. Give me a cigar so I can pretend to be part of the A-team. Trash cannon is bad, but because we have Unity, any gun is potentially good. So what's our boss weapon here, though? I think Rubidyne MK2 is probably better than the Rectangler, even though Tangler is great. They're both very good. But I think because this came from a red chest, it's default better. I guess we'll see. And it's actually the whatchamacallit? This guy, the Beholster, that's right. I know his name. It definitely destroys his rockets super quick. Oh. Apparently I got hit by that, whatever. No. It's still going to be a very easy fight. But I've been robbed of a flawless I'm going to earn. This is a very effective gun. Gungeon tells you as well that the thicker a bullet is, the more powerful it is, without question. This is a gun which counteracts their own rule, because this bullet is about as thin as you can get, and it's more powerful than most guns. Good riddance. Flawless, despite the game saying otherwise. And we got... oh, that's going to synergize with heroin. Yeah, it did, because that's the other Samus thing. So I think that means the heroin does even more damage now. Does it do more damage than... I'm just thinking if there's anything in the shop I wanted. Don't think so. Does it more damage than the Rubidyne MK2? I don't know. Also, the heroin is more a room clear, a really good room clear. It's a bit too good to be using on a floor like this, let's put it that way. Tangler's a bit too good. Yeah, we use the flash ray. It's about on par with this floor, I'd say. Especially with the accuracy up from being the marine. Yeah, I'd say it's doing a fair amount. The faster fire rate, not really that much of a benefit. We still don't have an active for this little guy to take advantage of, unfortunately. Moving on. We're definitely speeding up a little bit now. This floor should not be that big of an issue, honestly. Oh, there's fire there. That was close. Because I don't know if you noticed, but there was fire there. 2 bits of armor and a key. We will buy the key. And might end up buying the armor. I don't know, at this point it might be worth holding on to try for something better in the final couple of shops. Yeah, that died pretty quick. Zap. Aim room? Nope, I don't think so. Ooh. These skulls are very nasty if you get them early on. Because you can't kill their bullets. If you know what I mean. And if you do know what I mean, congratulations, because I don't. Okay, so there is a special room here. Hopefully a blank statue or something. Sir Junkin statue. So Junk Person would give me armor for every bag of trash I give him, but I don't have any. If we only get the 1 key for this floor, we might end up with some though. So I'm going to have to try and remember he's there. Will I? You know, maybe. Although I have the trash cannon though, and if I have trash bags, that makes that gun slightly better. I still don't think I'm going to ever use it. Oh, nice. Now then, do we use that on this or the hegemony? Or this, I guess. We're going to run out of the flash cannon before the floor ends. That much is certain. Or sorry, the flash ray. I'll use it on the flash ray for now just to guarantee that we can finish this floor. If another ammo box drops, we'll refill the Rubidyne. Because I still think that'll be my best boss option despite the synergy with the Metroid items. We'll definitely be using the heroine on floor 4 onwards though. Especially because it's actually going to have more ammo capacity. Thank you. Oh, now there you go. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Okay, so we've got a green chest. We haven't found the other one yet. We'll just open it because we have 2 keys now. Oh, you're not Alexander. So that's a full heal plus 1 HP when you use it, I think? It's definitely a heal. I might have a damage up, not an HP up. I might be misremembering. You don't find it very often. Either way, it's good, though. That much I know. And it is a spacebar item, so we'll get a free blank when I use it, but I don't want to use it unless I'm about to die. Nice. Kill him quick, kill him quick. Oh, 1 clip wasn't enough. Get out of here, Cthulhu Kagi Bunshins. That's right, I know what Kagi Bunshins is. Who is up there doing that? It's you. Aha! My power of standing still almost defeated you entirely. Just looking for the other item room now. And hoping that it isn't the new boss, I guess. Would be the worst get here, because we could do with another HP up. And my chances of getting one against him in particular would be very, very low. Bit more cash. Oh, yeah, we'll keep this going. Might have to resort to it on a later floor. And it is another green chest. That is the mass shotgun. My favourite gun. Not my favourite gun, but good. And again, any gun we pick up is a good thing because of Unity. It's a very small bonus from what I remember. I got stuck on the wall when I tried to roll up. It made me roll sideways instead. Love that glitch. Oh, hey, the secret room's here. Whatever, let's open it. Let's put that in the hegemony. We've got ourselves another gun, which is, again, excellent. Snowballer... Oh, right, yeah, I keep forgetting if I roll, I make bombs. I was like, what the hell is that noise? So we are done on the floor. We technically have double the HP I appear to have because of this heal, so it's not so bad. Cannonball Rob, good get. More or less. Except when you go up into a corner, first of all. Never do that. I got very lucky there. It's a classic mistake that I taught myself not to do. And I've started doing it again. When you start the fight, do not go up into the corner. You want to go towards him a little bit, ideally. This is a ridiculously strong gun. Although it is also unlucky if he always starts with the spinning eye shot. Not this shot, but the one he did when we started the fight. That one's much worse to dodge when the fight starts. Get greedy. There we go. Still got half the ammo capacity left, although keep in mind, what would this usually have? Like 250 probably? Flame Hand, it's not as bad as it used to be. It's actually pretty okay, and again, because of Unity, it's better than it has any right to be. We might use this actually to start the next floor just because, but I don't get it that often. Also, apparently I got Skyped at some point. I see Skype highlighted. Give me a second. Skype has this thing now where it doesn't come out of my headset anymore, and I don't know why. Okay, I just replied to let them know I'm recording. I don't know, that may have been sitting there for like 20 minutes. You probably heard it and I didn't. Might even be more than 20 minutes. I used to be in the habit of it, anytime I was doing recording, to go into busy on everything. Skype, Steam. But then I always would forget, and then I'd miss important messages. Like I'd forget afterwards to put myself back on available, etc. Tried to turn my magic against me. The good thing about burning through, no pun intended, the flame hand and whatnot means I could get to save heroin for an easy floor 5 clear. And since we are going for a potential unlock here, I want to save my best for last because that's when it's most effective. We probably want to restore the Rubidyne because it's my strongest weapon, I think. I know that Unity is obviously helping its damage as well, but even before we had Unity it did well. Or even before we had lots of guns. Burn them! Burn you! Burn! 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 Burn you! I'd be tempted to restore the ammo to this though if we get another ammo box soon. Yeah, just try and shoot me through the wall, that's how that works. Oh, wasn't thinking about him though. He took my helmet. Now you must die. Via painful burning. Got a lot of money there. So the item room is up there, but we can't get in from this side anyway. That is a very nasty thing to just walk into. Two-shotting the skull guys with the bigger flames is really, really good. Oh, yeah, we'll just fill this up. Again, this is Unity doing part of this, and that's important to remember. Burn! 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 Nope! That one actually touched me. Nothing gives you that right. Blue quality chest. Well, we have enough to definitely buy from the shop, but the shop might be locked, so don't get ahead of yourself. Me. So we'll wait on it for now. At that time I heard the Skype reply. I definitely heard it that time. Hang on. What are they saying? That is not the same window. Was that someone else? Hang on, bear with me 1 second. Doing an awesome Gungeon run. Can't talk for another. I gave myself 17 minutes. It's very precise, I know. I like trying to be precise, so I assume this run is going to take 17 minutes more. And that's the maximum. That's the upper end. I'm not saying it's exactly that, but I'm saying it's no more than that. It's my own fault for not having been on busy. It's not the other person's fault. So don't blame them, chat. By which I mean YouTube comments, because we're not on Twitch right now. I mean, it's still a chat. You chat in the comments. Sometimes just into the ether, sometimes to me, sometimes to someone who commented something that you didn't like or disagreed with. That's how YouTube works, right? There's the boss. It's probably the High Priest, so big middle finger to you too, game. One shot a veteran. That was with the bigger fire, but still. Burn them all. Burn, 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 burn. I think nah, we'll just take the keys, and we're definitely opening up the blue chest now because we have enough to cover us. We're going. Well, actually, we're going to have one too few for the final floor, but that's not so bad. That is the bog standard sniper. Again, it's fine, and any gun is good because of Unity. So the other chests are active or passive. Obviously, pardon me, we want a passive because we have Alexander. That was a bad place for him to spawn. For me, for them, I mean, not for me. For me, it was a great thing. Burn them all. Yeah, you better believe you're getting burnt. Zombie, yep, you're burnt. Whatever the hell you are, you're burnt too. What's left? More zombies, you're burnt, you're burnt, you're dead. Burnt, burnt, burnt. Oh, he missed. Burnt, burnt. Yeah, that's what I thought. Take that, table. Are we done? Nope. Yep. Ooh, I'm gonna restore this. I'm having fun with this. The flame hand, when you have a bunch of guns backing it up via Unity, is actually not bad. Burn, 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 burn. Oh, burn the summoner. I believe I did. I need to find that last item room soon, otherwise my 17 minutes is going to be very generous. HP up, alright, that covers the flawless we missed out on. Ah. Well, it's a bit late in the game to make any difference, honestly. Alright, High Priest POS, let's do this. We will not be getting a flawless here. Told you. So, definitely gonna kick his ass. And that's the plus side. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Half the time it isn't even his shots that hit you, it's the bullshit ones that come off the side of the level. That they quote-unquote fixed in the supply drop update. And this is the bit you always want to use a blank because it keeps him still, doing absolutely nothing for ages. He has to have spawned the skulls though. Don't do it too early. No one's going to come to your funeral. Good riddance. The bad rubbish. Got a trash gun for the pile, but that just makes the rest of them better, so whatever. And heroin. Let's do it. So this basically should one-shot everything. May not even need to be fully charged up to do that. No reading. I guess we'll just restore that for Dragon. As nice as Flame Hands would still probably be, I did say I would use this on this floor. It's going to one-shot everything. This is a terrible room. We done? We're not done. We're done. We might as well just take that for this, I guess. If we find Dragon, I'll just go for it because we're in no danger of losing. Obviously a last minute gun just to make Unity that much better would be fine, but it's not required to win at this point. I don't want to do that room. It's okay, you can have it. Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt your summon? Hopefully this is the right way. Okay, didn't one-shot them. Two-shot? No, not a two-shot either, I'm surprised. This was a three-shot though. So basically, besides the toughest of the tough, it's a one-shot. That just links back to the room I was in anyway. No mercy. Uh-oh. Ha! Dodge that. Sorry, I'm not nearly spamming enough of my rolling bombs. Oh, curse lady. We can afford a little bit of curse, and that gives me +1 HP to make up for the flawless I should have got. We'll just destroy this because why not? And that makes the trash gun better anyway, so... Now, where's my boss at though? Entirely in the different direction. That's also what Monster Blood does. Come here. Why am I still on fire if I rolled it off? Whatever. We've got double the HP I have. Ooh, I'll take that. Did I just not one-shot him? Get over here. Almost. Give me dragon! It's adorable, they think they can hit me. Another wave? Still something. There's a fire up there. Dragon? No, not quite. Goodbye. Not sure what set you on fire, but it wasn't me. Actually, it might have been me. No, it wasn't. Alright, good. Found dragon. An easy win, as I was saying. And we'll see whether or not we actually get an unlock. Heroin charge-up shots might do more. And unlike certain guns, you don't lose the charge if you dodge roll while holding it. This one, it bounces off walls, so you don't need to aim as much either. Or run out of ammo before phase 2 though. Barely. Oh, my finger hurts from left clicking. This fight takes too long. Okay, we'll try the rectangle just to make him a rectangle. Then probably open up with heroin charge shot, I would say. So heroin charge shot and then rectangular. Yeah, that works. One more cycle will do it. Then I'm going to eat this orange just because I can, not because I need to. Good riddance. No, not an unlock, not an upload, has not appeared. Maybe you have to actually just like cash it in the. Oh no, there we go. Bait launcher unlocked. All right, good to know. I don't need to do bullet hell. Celebratory orange eating successful. Let's go cash this in. It did seem like beast mode did literally nothing. Except, we did seem to get a crap ton of keys early on. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it or if that was purely just variance. There we go. Shing! Now sadly I'm recording this before high noon, so I can't go back to high noon again. So 9 o'clock will do it. Yeah, there we go. Bait launchers join the shootouts. That's another gun in the rotation. Had a pretty good assortment of items. Unity carried that along with Rubidyne though. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.